God knew I was, going to get divorced. God knew what was ahead of me, right? I didn't,
Nope.
No one ever does, And so since I didn't know that, I'm so grateful that God also knew, hey, let's start this relationship with these women because you're going to need them to get through this season 7 years later. So there was an intentionality that happened there from the beginning, like you were mentioning. So let's talk a little bit about this. Now, if y'all don't know, Jadah has written this incredible book. And I do not, you know me, I do not plug things I do not love. I'm obsessed with popcorn, a Hulkin bag, and this book. Okay. And this book is called She Builds, and it is the thing that everyone is trying to talk about now, soft life and all these things that they barely understand, that Jadah has been living and teaching and breathing and championing since day one. The book is available on Amazon. It's called She Builds, Jadah Sellner. Get it, read it, live it. But Jadah, we're talking about this. We talk about the squad thing, that it's not just one person and that these people also matter, because part of why your marriage may not be working is you're trying to use them as members of your squad, but they shouldn't be. So tell us more about a real squad that helps support your success.
So really looking at it from a holistic perspective, I have these 3 buckets where we have our peers, our colleagues, right? That's where we come in. Your friends, but more than friends, not just, we're just going to go get spa days, which we do.
We do that, but that's not all of it. It's so easy to stay surface with that. We don't even realize that. People watch our stuff and they think, oh, they go to fabulous places, they shop and they eat, right? But it's like, no, like in the off time when you're not watching that reel, we are crying, we are yelling, we are talking about the hard stuff.
We're laughing.
We're laughing, so much
belly
laughter.
Laughs.
Listen to music, dancing.
And also business strategy. The first time that we met in Sausalito, I was talking about this book.
Yes, you were.
I didn't know this was the name of the book. I didn't know, it was just really being able to unpack my story and the business strategies that I've shared with my clients over these years. So I think that piece is important, but it's who are your parallel playmates, right? That you are doing not just life, not just surface friendship, but actually deep integrated whole living. And I think that's where we're just tapping into making money. We're making meaning in our lives and our relationships. We talk about body. We talk about all the things.
Actually, we do talk about everything. It's interesting because I don't know if many of us realize, and you talk about this in your book, this is what part of what makes your book so great, because this is what you do well in our squad. So people have looked at us and said, I wish I was in a squad, or I wish I had, like, you can at least get Jadah in your life, because this is what you do for us. You call out that support system is needed in areas you never think it's needed. Like, what are you doing? Like, how many times have you told me, what are you doing to physically support yourself? And I'm like, what do you mean? You're like, have you sat in a tub? Have you had some hot tea? Have you, like, there are things your body can utilize to support you in your next chapter. And literally, we don't even think of it.
Right. Like we talked about recording the audiobook. I'm like, are you using vocal ease, some spray, taking care of being a performer and those pieces?